Hey there, welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. So today is episode in our series, episode number 19 of our series, Rock Greats Who Thrilled Us but Since Have Passed On. So we're doing two today, Randy Rhoads of the legendary Ozzy Osbourne band and Neil Bogart, executive. I haven't done executive. I chose this guy for a reason, and I'll get to that shortly. Okay, so anyways, about Randy Rhoads. We're doing him first because he passed first. He was born December the 6th, 1956 in Santa Monica, California. And he died March 19, 1982 at the age of 25 in Leesburg, Florida, USA. Okay, the music he was into was heavy metal, hard rock, and neoclassical metal, which was what they called what he did later. So he was one of the formers of that. He was one of the kind of, what do they call it, pioneers of that technique. So his instrument was his guitar, and he was active from 1972 to 1982. His parents were both music teachers in a school, and he was the founding member of Quiet Riot. But after he got a chance to play with Ozzy Osbourne, he took that and left Quiet Riot. He played on two of Ozzy's albums, The Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. Probably Ozzy's two best albums. In fact, the only two that I have and the only two I intend to get. I don't really like any of his stuff going forward. Speak of the Devil was okay. Brad Gillis played well on that, but I really didn't want to hear Ozzy doing covers of Black Sabbath. Yeah. It's kind of ironic that album came out roughly the same time as Black Sabbath's live album. Sounds kind of a little suspicious there, eh? Anyways, he played the solos of the two on Ozzy's two solo albums, like I said, Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. He also played on an EP. An EP that I had. I haven't seen this EP anywhere else, but I did have an EP, vinyl EP of 3 songs done with Randy playing guitar on them, and they were You Said It All, Mr. Crowley, and Suicide Solution, all played live. And to be honest with you, I thought the EP was better even than Diary of Madman, which is considered, I think, the best of Ozzy's albums. Anyways, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame recently, last year, 2021. It's funny how he's in there, but Ozzy's not. Ozzy's in with Sabbath, but he isn't on his solo. Like I said, both his parents were music teachers, so hence the reason he probably got more exposure to music than most. Well, this week I've been tired every day. He had the guitar riffs that he had on Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley are considered classics. He had that kind of guitar style that was just really coming into vogue when he was in play. Maybe started by Eddie Van Halen, that kind of two-finger thing, tapping thing. Anyways, he was voted as guitar player, new guitarist of the year by Guitar Player magazine, the year that Diary of the Madman came out. And then he died, gone like that. Two albums, and then gone. You know, I think he had planned to leave the band anyways because things weren't right with that band. But then he died, and that was the end of him. You know, it's just a sad thing. You know, he was such a good player for such a young person. I think he could have done a lot more stuff given a chance. Anyways, there you have the first person, Randy Rhoads of the legendary Ozzy Osbourne band. Then we go to Neil Bogart. The reason I chose Neil is fairly simple. The first album I ever owned was a Kiss album, Kiss Alive, and Neil Bogart was the executive that took Kiss on and signed them to their first contract. So for that and that reason only, I've got him in the list. He put arguably the band that set my music career on its way, and so I wanted to give him some kudos here. So he was a singer before he became a executive. Sang with the band and under the name Neil Scott in the 1960s. Then ran the office for James Park Records in 1968. Credited with being a key player in the rise of the bubblegum pop, or if you like real poppy stuff, right? He also was the founder and starter of Casablanca Records. He was noted because he was the person that signed Kiss. They were the first group he signed, and then he also went from there into getting into the rise of the disco scene, where he had signed Donna Summer and the Village People. And then after that, he left and founded the Boardwalk Records, jumping into the new wave kind of scene with signing Harry Chopin, and Joan Jett. And then shortly after he started this venture, he died. So he was just the same as Randy Rhoads. They were here and gone in a relatively short period of time. He was around a little bit longer, but Rhoads had a bigger impact, I think. But still, it's unfortunate these people die so young. He was only 39. He died of cancer, lymphoma. Sorry, I'm really bad with pronouncing letters sometimes. Anyway, so there you have it. Randy Rhoads, legendary guitar player, probably could have been one of the greats of all time. And Neil Bogart, founder of Casablanca Records, and the one who launched Kiss's career, which is no mean undertaking. So I hope you liked this episode 19 of the series. If you did, please like and subscribe. Another episode will be coming in a couple days. And I hope that you are enjoying this series as much as I am doing it. I've been a little bit tired lately, so it's a little bit taxing on me, but I'm trying to keep up and try to be a little bit interesting. So we'll have a couple more people tomorrow night. 1983, getting close to the middle of the month, the middle of the decade now, but still plenty of more episodes to come. So again, if you like this episode, like and subscribe, and have any comments about either of these two things that maybe I missed or didn't see, or maybe I misquoted, please let me know. Anyways, from Prog Monster, you have a good night, and this episode will air tomorrow morning at 9. Bye.